Hi, I'm Kelly in Chaos, and I have an unboxing. I'm pretty excited about this unboxing personally because I've been looking for a while now, for this baby. I've been looking for it. So this is particularly for turfing. That's what it's for. Won't be using this for anything other than turfing. So what I wanted to bring up and say was that I'm not against using every single tool in our arsenal to push back and get shit done. Like, apart from physical violence, like, I'm not for that. I'm mouthy. But I think using what we can and what we have is really important. Whatever it is. So I have a beautiful box here. I might have to drop that a little bit. Sorry. There you go. I have a beautiful box here, and I have my beautiful Defend the Right to Organise banner over the top. Now, before I open this, I'm just going to have a little bit of a quick word and a quick talk, in that a lot of people don't know this. This is not common knowledge to a lot of people, that in 1940, World War II, there was a group of witches and occultists that actually were the female order of the Freemasons, Rosicrucians, and members of the Golden Dawn had got together, and they had done a spell to prevent Hitler coming into London in England. And I know that just sounds so far out, but there is documents, there is first count people who witnessed this ritual. And because the cult of trans, they love their rites, they love their rituals. So I'm certainly not going to be against using what I know in my occultism, in my craft, to push back. So I've said it before, let's fight the woo with woo, right? So if you're a Christian Catholic, you do your way. If you're an atheist, don't believe in nothing at all, then that's fine. Do it your way. But this one, I'm going to be doing this shit my way. And there may be others that are a little new agey, like this sort of kind of pushing and pulling within vibration. So not just like I don't think of myself and my action as one-dimensional or two-dimensionals. I see and visualize. So as a belly dancer and a performing belly dancer, one of my hacks would be at night before a performance, I could go over those moves in my head. And you'll see Olympians. This is getting in and self-hypnosis and rewind your neural pathways in your head. So anyway, thinking about the witches and the occultists and what they have been able to do, especially that story with the occultists pushing back on Hitler himself, and it said that it wasn't that they stopped him, like it was, it wasn't like that. It was literally they had got in his head. That was the form of the ritual and the spell, was to get in and give that consciousness another option. I may or may not play that nice. But anyway, here we are. My box. I'm going to open it. Now, the reason why I've been looking for this guy is because my other one I use for me. It's specifically for my needs, my stuff. And I don't want to dilute intent. So this is my turfing. There's the lid. So I do have one, and you do see it in the background. But this is a brand new one. It's a brand new one. And I've been looking for a while for this And my hubby found it yesterday for me. He was a little excited that he was able to find one. I was secretly excited that he was able to find one too. But here we go. Are you ready? It is a little bit on the weighty side. But it does come in this really cool box. I don't know if you can sort of see that. Really comes in this really awesome little box with handles and which is we'll keep it on. Maybe rather keep it in. Depends on what it's doing at the time, whether it should be in the box or out of the box. And you'll see what I mean when we get to use it. Because we will be using this. We will be going live. We will be using this. There will be shit done here. Okay. So anyway, it's a bit heavy. I have a brand new little cauldron. They also call them pigeon pots. So it is a 3-legged cast iron little cauldron. So we are going to be using this in further YouTubes. We are going to be doing some what is called sympathetic magic. Okay, so we are going to be looking at elements of using human effigies, dolls. I like my dolls. Never, I mean, honestly, never trust a witch who's into dolls. Just saying. So that's what this guy's for. We're going to be doing some particular work on some particular people. We will be doing actually some, this will be used in a number of ways, but this is a turfing only cauldron. So we'll be using this for maybe if there's an upcoming rally or an upcoming thing, I might choose to help the girls out, help the women out, and do something that's maybe a little bit of a protection thing for the girls, women, no matter where they are in the world, right? Because intent, it's like what they call the CIA used it all the time, did work on it all the time. That's it's visualization. So you can actually zoom in and target something. It's yeah, I'm having a brain fart moment. Sorry. But anyway, it's what I'm aiming for is intent. Hello. Yeah, I'm using everything. Nothing's off the table. Like remote viewing, that's what I was thinking. So the CIA literally did tests on remote viewing, and after a while they've turned around and said, no, didn't exist. We found nothing. Bullshit. You don't study remote viewing. I think it was like 30 years they were like looking into it and then go, nah, there was nothing there, nothing here. So I would like anybody who has a spiritual sort of background or isn't Christian, atheist, I believe in the sky daddy, I believe in nothing at all, to come with me. Come on this journey with me. I want as many healers, as many witches, to have a go of lifting the overall vibration of the turban. Because you know what? We're already tired. As witches, So I've got this knowledge that I can share, and hopefully we can just add a little bit of extra power, just a little bit of extra power. And if you've got one person pushing back, that's cool. But if you don't want to be seen, if you can't get out on the streets, and if you can't get your boots on the ground, then you can help by literally just helping raise that vibration, or help by maybe stopping something. So I see witchcraft and I see my occultism as science with consciousness and intent. One of my all-time favorite, and yeah, you can see me doing this. You'll see me doing this a lot, okay? Because what I'm doing, that's the yoni. You'll see a lot of power men doing this, a lot of power men doing this, the erect fellas. So you're going to see me. And you know what? If you looked at politicians, you'll see a whole bunch of politicians using this gesture. Yeah? So we're using my hand gesture of the yoni as I'm speaking. So that's the phallus, symbol for phallus, blade, chalice, cup, yoni, legum or penis. And you will see politicians doing this shit all the time. Okay? So my little unboxing. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so you can see here. This is my old girl. This is my old girl on the back there. She's pretty rusty. I've had her for quite a while. I am going to just show the lid of her because she's a little special. As I said, she's pretty rusty. So in this one here, I've had her for a long time. I've actually inscribed a whole heap of sigils on her. I don't know if you can actually see them. So she's got like the sigils for earth, wind, fire, and water. So depending on what I need, depending on what I need for the day. Say if I'm having a day and I'm feeling pretty, I might want to add something to my clothes that's going to amp me up, as in I've got this really lovely little tusk. And sometimes when I want to get my warrior on, I want to get my tusk, you know what I mean? I'll wear something that will help that energy. So also when I go to the tattooist, you can see my slinky dog. Talking about tattoos, you can see my slinky dog, and I can bend him. Anyway, so when I go to the tattooist, I have a talk to my tattooist. There's a Mayan god, South American god, who's a god of tattoos. I know there is a god for everything, baby. There is a goddess or god for everything, which is why when these trans come out and say, I've got goddess energy, I always think, fuck, really? What goddess? What goddess are you? Because it just seems like you're just rounding all the goddesses up into one little Aphrodite little thing, to snack on, and that really kind of pisses me off. So I, as I said before, am a friend of Kali. And this is brand new. So at the back here, I just think here, look at this. Oh my God. See this guy here? He tried to get into women's spaces. Anyway. So, my cauldron, we have got ideas for this. We've got ideas. This is the Terfy, the Witchy Terfy cauldron, and this is going to be used for good as well as pushing back. And I'm not a left-hand path person, and I'm not a right-hand path person. I am a middle ground. I'm the middle ground person, and people don't like this. No left-hand path, no right-hand path. I like it's the Wolf Mothers song. Yeah, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Middle road is where I'm meant to be. That's where I'm supposed to get my perspective from. I'm not I am a woman. I am manifested here in this single meat suit form. I don't have to take on all the traits as what it is said is femininity. Female. And I can express my womanly any goddamn way I bloody please. I don't do pink, as I said the other day with the young man. I don't do pink. Pink, sorry about that, knocking microphones over. Pink is faded red. Pink is the name we gave to faded red. So all these goddamn bloody pink fairies out there going, oh, my pink is fucking going. No, it's faded red. And not only that with the faded red was like so that when you like, warrior mode with the Vikings, got blood on yourself, it would cover it up. That's the pink. That's what pink is. So anyway, I'm going to actually cut it off here. I'm going to love you for now. I'll talk to you later. This is only a short one. Remember, stay loud, my friends. We use everything we got. Doesn't matter if somebody else thinks it's silly. I think some things other people say are pretty silly. But you know what? That's how they push vibration. That's how they get things done. And I would love, more than anything, for those who cannot be seen out on the streets, for those who cannot speak up and put a face to their name, this is something that all TERFs can do. If you've got a little tiny bit of, even if you are an atheist, even if you're a Christian, I can get you bits out of the Bible if you like that you can do the same thing with. Anyway, stay now.